My name is Muhammad Adi Perohadi.
And my name is Korisden Yamesin Korodin.
And my name is Nur Soleha binti Abdul Mulki.
Today, we will discuss about the influence of social media on students. Social media can have a big and broad impact on students, both favorably and unfavorably. It's vital to remember that the influence can change depending on personal usage habits, the information consumed, and other factors. Here are some significant factors that social media can have an impact on students. First of all, I will talk about positive influence. One of the positive influence is being able to improve communication. Social media helps students to stay in touch with classmates, teachers, and study groups. It also makes us easier to discuss assignments, share resources, and coordinate group projects. What do you think, Soleha?
I think social media also can give a positive impact, which is connect with peers. Social media platforms have also given rise to online communities where users can connect with others who share similar interests, hobbies, or experience. These online communities offer a way for people to connect and engage with others from around the world, regardless of geographical location. Having a social network, especially during this social distancing time, is incredibly important and has been shown to have a positive effect on mental health and well-being. It allows students to connect with like-minded peers, breaking limitation of distance and time. Well, this can be particularly valuable for minority youths who may have difficulty finding others like themselves. What about you, Coris?
For me, by the way, thank you, Sarah. For me, uh, good good side, the influence of social media on students is information sharing. It is because social media and other than that have become valuable sources of information. Students can access news and information about events and activities that are happening around the world. They are also know how to apply the right or wrong information if they get information from unknown person. Okay. You want to add something, Adib?
Yes, I am. I think your point is very great. I want to say that social media can provide educational opportunities. Social networking tools are able to provide opportunities for students and institutions to improve learning methods. Through the network, we can include social media plugins that enable sharing and interaction. Students can benefit from online tutorials and resources shared through social networks such as analysis and views on various topics or issues for learning purposes. Social media is also a medium where students can make connections that are beneficial for their careers. As an educational institution, it is important to use social platforms to help create better student training strategies and shape student culture. So, how about you, Saleha?
I'm very like your opinion. Next, I think networking opportunities because student can provide fresh ideas for their assignment. It can be an excellent source of new perspective and ideas to help you in your role. Exchanging information on challenges, experience, and goals is a key benefit of networking because it allows you to gain new insight that you may not have otherwise thought of. Similarly, offering helpful ideas to a contact is an excellent way to build your reputation as an innovative thinker. After that, Gaining the advice of experience peers is an important benefit of networking. Discussing common challenge and opportunities open the door to valuable suggestion and guidance. Offering guidance, assistance to your contacts also set a strong foundation for receiving support in return when you need it. Do you want to add some point, Coris?
Okay, thank you very much, Sarah. I want to add at the point about good side. Good side, the influence of social media on students. Uh, like with the use of social media platforms in school, the student get motivated and fostered to learn. Educational videos on YouTube, easy access to ebooks, online notes, and learning via video calls are major aspects that contribute to educational development. Distance learning is one of the best ways to learn from reputed organization by being at any location what social media has made possible. Okay, I also think uh, the influence of social media on students have bad side, such as cyberbullying. Social media has made it easier for bullies to harass and intimidate their victims. Cyberbullying can lead to depression, anxiety, and even suicide. Most students use social media to insult their appearance or body as a joke against students who are often victims of bullying. Okay, what do you think from me, Adik?
I think your idea is very great, but I also would like to say that social media has a bad influence on students, such as addiction. Some students may become addicted to social media because they're spending excessive amounts of time online to the detriment of their academic and personal life. The extreme addiction of today's teenagers to social media is seen as a driver for the formation of aggressive behavior and attitudes, so that some are willing to commit suicide. Some actions can occur as a result of being too obsessed, disappointed, or influenced by the content of social media, so that you fail to make reasonable judgments. So, do you agree with me, Soleha?
I'm absolutely agree with your opinion, Adib. But I think I want to give some opinion. In my opinion, poor sleep, eye fatigue, and physical inactivity is another negative side of this influence of social media on students. This is because social media can be incredibly addictive. We all know what it feels like to tell ourselves we will only check our notification, and before we know it, we have been mindlessly scrolling for hours. Using device can have an especially detrimental effect if done near bedtime, as the blue light emanating from our device tricks our bodies into thinking it's still daylight outside, which upsets our natural rhythm. We also blink less when looking at device, which in combination with blue light can lead to eye fatigue and strain. I think that's all from my opinion. What do you think, Coris?
Okay, thank you, Sarah. I also agree with your opinion, and I also want to add some more bad influence of social media on students, such as like false information. Social media is filled with false information which can confuse students. They may end up believing false information and making decisions based on it. Discuss important information to be hacked easily. I'm sorry, Adi, because I take your time. So, can you give conclusion about discuss? about
It's okay,
all discussion.
Sakikaris. I before I give a conclusion, I would like to add one more point. I think the bad influence of social media also it gives us or worse mental health issues such as anxiety and depression. Facebook has been studying the effect that Instagram has on its younger users and has uncovered some alarming findings as revealed by the Wall Street Journal. First, Facebook for slide decks are available through their newsroom. Their research shows that most users wish Instagram had given them better control of what they say and helped them connect with people who had similar experience. Educators and parents need to be mindful of the effects of social media can have on their children in their care. On guard, part of the newspaper platform can filter and block harmful content on social media websites and alerts educators to students who are engaging with harmful content online. So there are some there are any point that both of you want to add or I will proceed to conclusion.
Sorry, I want to add some point.
Um,
Um, I want to add some point. When I heard the opinion both of you guys give, I think distraction is also a negative impact for this topic because social media can be a major distraction for students. It can affect their concentration and make it difficult for them to focus on their studies. Many psychological studies show that switching between tasks, use of technology, and overstimulation has increased levels of distraction in the school setting. At school, distraction is often viewed as a source of poor performance and misbehavior. Distraction makes focusing on singular, assigned tasks more difficult. Digital components of learning are an emerging component to classroom distraction. And parents, teachers, students, and scholars all have opinions about how technology either benefits or harms a student focus in an academic setting. Research studies show that neuron circuits indicate a decrease in ability to be attentive to goal-relative stimulus with the addition of distracting stimuli interference. School-age students with developing brains are more to conflict stimulation while trying to focus. Large classroom size, technology used in and outside the classroom, and less natural stimuli have been seen as contribute factors to deflating test scores and classroom participation. I think that's all from me. You want to conclude this topic, Adib?
Yes, I am. But before that, I want to ask Karis that if he has more point to say.
uh, no, thank you. I'm sorry because my line is low. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Karis. So from our discussion today, I will have I have a conclusion. The influence of social media on students can be both positive and negative. It largely depends on how students use this platform and their awareness of the potential drawbacks. To harness the benefits while minimizing the negative effects, students should practice responsible and mindful use of social media and consider setting boundaries to maintain a healthy balance between online and offline life. Additionally, educators and parents can play a role in educating students about the responsible use of social media and its potential impacts. So that's all for me. Thanks for giving us cooperation with in this discussion.
Thank you.